G'day guys, welcome back. My name's Chris and this is inthewild.com.au, and today we are at the Alum Cliffs State Reserve. This is a spectacular area. I'm going to struggle to articulate how awesome the cliffs are here, but it's a nice walk. It's about 15-20 minutes in through some mixed forest, and then you get to these awesome cliffs overlooking the Mersey River. We're on the lookout for a whole bunch of little passerine birds. I've seen a lot of robins here before. They're too far away, but we've seen some brown falcons dive bombing, some sulphur-crested cockatoos. So I'm pretty excited about that. There are rumours that there's peregrine falcons on the cliffs, so that would be an absolute bonus if we saw that. But we'll walk in and we'll check out what we can see. Just up here in this acacia, there's a scarlet robin. They're one of 4 species in Tasmania. Really spectacular, and as the name suggests, it's a real bright, vivid red. Really beautiful species. It's quite nervous, so I'll just hang around for a while and see if it comes down low somewhere where I can get a photograph of. There's 2 or 3 scarlet robins just cruising around. They're quite nervous, but we have got some shots of them landing on the rocks and some of the branches on the art installation. I'm not sure how good they will turn out, but we'll incorporate them into the video and you can at least see them documented. Hopefully there's something there with a nice clean background. We'll continue on down the track and we'll see if we could get to the cliffs and see what other birds and animals we can see. The sign is talking about this area being referred to as Talampanga, which means red ochre hill. Ochre is a mineral that is crushed down and used for body paint and paint. I believe there was ochre mines on the cliff face, but I'm not an Indigenous person and it's not my story to tell. Grey fantails seem really common through here, and they're quite confident. They're following us around, probably looking to see if we stir up any insects. Again, I'll go in and I'll try and get some photographs. They're a pretty little bird, and they often lend themselves to portrait style shots because they are so confident. I got some great shots of some fantails there. Such a cool bird. They just have a livid expression. Just look like they mean business. They're just really cool and very confident. Similar sort of looking bird to a willy wagtail. Just sort of heavy body, like a big wren basically. Just very cool. Hopefully those shots turn out and I'll incorporate them into the video. If you want to see more, just go to instagram.com/inthewildcom.au. Sorry, I paused because there's a big pademelon up here. 4 pademelons just in the bush here. One of them's a female with young, and that big male that we saw just down the path is up in here as well. So we'll sneak in and get a few shots. Pademelons are all through here, just catching some sun. Just using the long lens to scan the cliffs and see if we could see any peregrine falcons. Unfortunately not. Pity. Would have been an amazing finish to the video. So guys, that was the Alum Cliffs State Reserve. Just absolutely spectacular area. Spent half hour or so just scanning the cliffs with the 600, just on the off chance that we would see some peregrine falcons. We didn't, but I have heard that they're there, and I know someone who may have taken some photographs of them in location here, but we missed out. Still a great day. Really highly recommend coming to this area. Just really diverse, sort of dry forest, mixed forest with the river and the cliffs. Just absolutely spectacular. It would be awesome to do some off-track exploration through this area. But guys, like, comment, subscribe, share it around. A lot of you that are watching it aren't subscribed, so if you could do me a favour and go down and click the subscribe button, that would be amazing. Go to my website, inthewild.com.au. Go to my Instagram, instagram.com/inthewildcom.au, guys. But thank you for your support. Thanks for watching. Till I see you next time in the wild. Stay safe. Guys, this is super cool. Ignore the kookaburras in the background. We'll talk about them in a second. This is super cool. This is devil scat or devil feces, devil poo. Both my partner Sarah and I agree that this wasn't on the track when we went through an hour or so ago. We've been down at the lookout looking at the view and scanning the cliffs to see if we could see any peregrine falcons. And when we've come back out, this devil scat is on the track, and it's got grey fur in it. That there was kookaburras vocalising. Kookaburras are supposedly introduced to Tasmania, which is interesting. Like sulphur-crested cockatoos, they may have been here in low numbers or as vagrants, and it might have been topped up with a sort of introduction. I just struggle to understand why they would have introduced them in the first place. Maybe it was sort of a naturalisation thing where they were wanting to make the bush noisier and sound more Australian. You've got to start to assume that just in the numbers they're at the moment, that they're going to be doing some damage to particularly our small reptile and native rodent and small marsupial carnivore population. Not sure if anyone's done any work on it. Very pretty bird, but certainly seems to be an invasive species in Tasmania.